So I'm over out in Weeki, Wachee, Florida, and I'm actually pretty excited because this is going to be one of those lagoon communities, and I'm at Sandal Key, and this is KB behind me. So pretty exciting because you know, they're just getting started over here, so everything's new, and you know, the prices are pretty low as of right now. Of course, you know, I don't mention prices in my videos because, you know, a lot of the builders don't like that, and also too, you know, the prices can change any day, so it really doesn't pay. It's kind of, you know, stupid to do that. And I'm Rich Noto, Florida licensed realtor, Florida licensed home inspector, Florida notary public with loan signing certification, your construction trained realtor. And of course, as I always do say in every video, you know, it's always so important to hire a realtor that actually understands the build process. See, realtors don't understand the build process because they don't understand how homes are built. So a lot of times after you sign that contract, the realtor, I should say, I was going to say the builder, the builder's not going to leave, the realtor just leaves, and you know, that's it. So something to keep in mind. Now, I always stay with my home buyers from start to finish to help them build a great house, you know, a house that's up to the specifications, that's built to the manufacturer's standards and codes and stuff like that. The plan is always, you know, find the best house, get the best deal for it, and then it's all about construction after that. And everything that I do for my customers along the way pretty much makes my service probably the best out there, I would think. So let's go inside and have a look before I talk more about construction. You know, for some people it bores them, but you know, when you buy a house and you have to spend $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 to fix the house, you know, you're going to wish that you did it right. So you don't have to fix and repair for many years, so you could just worry about your mortgage and, you know, enjoy paying the mortgage. Not that anybody enjoys paying the mortgage, but you know what I mean. Enjoy the mortgage. Oh, this feels good. Feels really good. It's hot out there. I think it's 98 right now. Okay, so this is the 2566. I think so. Yeah, did I just read 2566 something? Yeah, 2566. So I got a lot of videos of this. I'm going to move a little bit quicker. Yeah, I think I saw this color faucet with this color countertop. I think it was another KB maybe. So yeah, the 2566, it's a very popular floor plan from KB. And one of the reasons why it's popular is because it's a pretty like flexible plan and has a very nice layout. You know, especially for the price. Put my hat in my pocket, stuff it in there. And what do we have here? We got the garage. Looks like a pretty big garage too. Alright, so here's your living room. Nice looking kitchen. I love the color of these cabinets. Wonderful. Of course, it's probably going to look a little bit different when the camera translates it. It looks a little bit darker in the camera's viewer than what it really is. It's much lighter. And here's your covered patio, or the lanai. Now, one of the things about KB is that when you see the prices of the homes, right? When you see the prices, that's like the lowest price that you could possibly pay before you start adding things like, you know, this lanai over here that we just saw. And typically most homes have the option for no lanai, then like that lanai, that's the basic, and then there's like a large one for a lot of their floor plans. So, you know, you just want to keep that in mind. The price goes up, you know, quickly. You know, pretty quickly when you start upgrading it to make it, you know, more how you want it. One of the things that's great about this house too is the amount of countertop space that you have. You can see like nice big island, plus you have all this. Sink is by the window, so you could really cook on this island, you know, because there's no sink occupying the space. Now, did I open this already? I don't think so. Storage underneath the stairs. So with this floor plan, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this loft can also be a bedroom, because I believe some of the other ones I have, this is actually a bedroom and not a loft. But you're seeing the loft version, which quite possibly might be the first time that you would be seeing it, at least with the videos I have of this model. This is an excellent loft. It really is. Really great. Great loft. Nice and big. I like that there's a wall over here. This should be really good for surround sound setup, because you could put a speaker over here pointing this way, one that way, put two up on the wall or behind the couch, and then you got your 3 or 5 in the front depending on the setup, and you're good. So let's see, what do we have here? Ah yes, then there's this big bedroom. Very big bedroom too, wow. Got to come back to the master closet. I was looking at these floor tiles. Very nice. Look at that. Different. I like it. You see, I really like these cabinets. Beautiful. But again, it looks lighter than what the camera is making it out to be. So this is your bathroom. You don't have a toilet in the closet. I don't know if there's an option for a toilet in the closet. I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like you'd have to surrender this closet to put a toilet in the closet room in here. But yeah, beautiful. Now let's see. What do we have here? Open. Nice big closet. Look at that. Big closet. Back to the master bedroom, which just looks fantastic. Plenty of space in here. See, that's what's nice about this house. It's different. It's just very flexible, practical, I guess you could say too. Whole closet. That's your HVAC right there, and then a shared bathroom. And your laundry. So, laundry room is pretty big, because you can see there's the vent for the dryer. So the dryer would sit here. And there's the drain for the washing machine. So your washing machine, so then, you know, you'd be out over here somewhere, you'd have all this extra space. And each of these bedrooms are a good size too. Let me put this up here. Check it out. Maybe that'll help. So, you know, a lot of space around the bed, as you could see. You know, what is this bed? A full-size bed? I think so, maybe. I'm terrible with that with beds for some reason. I can't quite figure them out. So yeah, and the closet's big too, because the closet goes all the way back behind the wall, which is nice. Yeah, I like this a lot better. The layout, I guess you could say. Yeah, I like this a lot better with the loft. So let's go over to the other model now while there's no people at the sales office. Gonna do this kind of quickly. It's another model I'm gonna try to get to as well. So let's see, which one was this again? Oh, the 1989. So again, you know, I have a lot of videos of the 1989 model. So I'm going to move a little bit quicker in here. So off to the right, you got your full bathroom. So full bathroom and a bedroom. Full bathroom and a bedroom. And then another bedroom. Now this is the garage, which is also the sales office, so passing on that. And here we have, I guess, a backup sales office, or another sales office if needed, but this is a bedroom. And here's your laundry room. You can see the laundry room is smaller than the laundry room in the 2566. Because it is, you know, it's a smaller house. So this is, you know, to me, you know, with this house of the 1989, it's always this room right here. Common room, your living room, kitchen, and dining room. I feel like this really, like this is like the focus point of the house, I guess you could say. Like I think that if somebody wants this house, you know, they're buying it because of, you know, this room is a big part of it. Yeah, nice sized kitchen, feels good. Some of the kitchens just don't feel good, they feel awkward. So, you know, it really depends on, you know, how many people are going to live in the house. Like this kitchen feels like it's set up very nicely for, you know, at least, you know, 3-4 people. Master bedroom. And a master bedroom closet. There we go. Look at this. Another master bedroom that does not have the toilet in the closet, which is nice. I like that. Although I don't really care for this wall thing over here. That's just me personally. I'm like, why is there a wall there? I don't know. Because if somebody else was in here and you know, when you are using this, they're going to see you. It's not hiding anything. All right, closet. And here's a. This is wallpaper. What is this? Tile? Oh, this is tile. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was wallpaper because, you know, so many homes have wallpaper these days. Very nice cabinets. Very nice. Nice color. Nice gray. Different looking. All right. So this was the 1989 again from KB. Got another video to make here.